WWE SmackDown Preview. #DIY defends WWE Tag Team titles against Pretty Deadly in New Orleans. As WWE prepares for another amazing episode of Friday Night SmackDown on February 21, 2025, fans around the world are looking forward to a night full with high-octane action, shocking moments, and career-defining confrontations. This week's SmackDown, broadcast live from the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana, promises to be an amazing sight. Headlining the evening is an explosive WWE Tag Team Championship bout in which the defending champions, #DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, face the ever-charismatic Pretty Deadly, Elton Prince and Kid Wilson. A heated singles encounter between Drew McIntyre and Jimmy Uso adds to the drama, paving the way for an action-packed night. WWE Tag Team Title Match, #DIYC, versus Pretty Deadly. The SmackDown Tag Team division is on fire, and this week, fans will witness an explosive showdown as the reigning WWE Tag Team Champions, #D, defend their titles against Pretty Deadly in a match that could reshape the landscape of the division. Since recapturing the WWE Tag Team Championships, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa have been laser-focused on proving themselves as one of the most dominant teams in modern WWE history. Their chemistry, honed through years of battling side by side, has been their greatest asset. Gargano's speed, resilience, and technical prowess, combined with Ciampa's raw power and aggressive approach, make them a dangerous team in any setting. Their last title defense showcased their impeccable teamwork, as they overcame multiple challengers in a fiercely competitive bout. But this week, they face an entirely different kind of opponent. Enter Pretty Deadly, a team that has been steadily rising through the ranks with their unique combination of athleticism, cunning strategy, and undeniable charisma. Elton Prince and Kid Wilson have spent the last several months proving that they belong among WWE's elite, taking down top-tier teams with their mix of high-flying offense and devious tactics. Their recent winning streak, coupled with their ability to outsmart opponents, makes them a legitimate threat to #D's reign. What makes this match even more compelling is the underlying uncertainty in the tag team division. With rival teams keeping a close eye on this title bout, there's a sense that outside interference or unexpected developments could turn the tide. If Pretty Deadly emerges victorious, the balance of power in the division would shift dramatically, potentially leading to fresh rivalries and new championship feuds. On the other hand, a successful defense by #DIY would solidify their legacy as one of the premier tag teams in WWE history, reinforcing their dominance and setting the stage for even greater challenges down the line.
Singles match: Drew McIntyre vs. Jimmy Uso. Another marquee matchup on SmackDown sees former WWE champion Drew McIntyre step into the ring against one half of the Bloodline's dynamic duo, Jimmy Uso, in what is expected to be a hard-hitting contest. McIntyre, known for his brute strength and warrior-like mentality, has had a tumultuous few months. Following a string of high-profile matches and a brutal rivalry with Cody Rhodes leading up to his WrestleMania title aspirations, McIntyre is looking to re-establish himself as a dominant force. With the Elimination Chamber event just around the corner, every victory matters, and a strong showing against USO could propel him right back into the world title conversation. On the other side, Jimmy Uso is on a mission to prove himself as more than just a tag team specialist. With his brother Jey Uso forging his own path, Jimmy has taken center stage, demonstrating that he has the skills and resilience to compete with WWE's top-tier singles competitors. His recent performances have been nothing short of spectacular, and a win over a former world champion like McIntyre could be the defining moment of his singles career. Beyond personal ambitions, this match carries greater implications for SmackDown's broader narrative. McIntyre's relentless pursuit of championship gold puts him in direct conflict with several of WWE's top stars, while Jimmy Uso's ties to the Bloodline always bring an element of unpredictability to the mix. Could we see outside interference? Will the Bloodline make their presence felt? With the ongoing power struggle within WWE's main event scene, anything is possible. The wild card: Could Jacob Fatu make his presence felt? One of the biggest question marks surrounding this week's SmackDown is the potential involvement of Jacob Fatu. The dominant Samoan powerhouse has been a lurking presence in recent weeks, his shadow casting uncertainty over the tag team and singles divisions alike. As a member of the legendary Samoan dynasty, Fatu's alliance, or opposition, to the bloodline could have major ramifications. If he chooses to align himself with Jimmy Uso, it could spell disaster for Drew McIntyre. Conversely, if he stakes his claim as a dominant force in his own right, it could set the stage for a blockbuster clash against either USO or even Roman Reigns down the line. Additionally, Fatu's presence could play a role in the WWE Tag Team title match. If he were to intervene in DIY's title defense, it could shake up the division in ways no one expects. His arrival has been teased for weeks, and with tensions rising, this SmackDown may be the moment he finally makes his presence known. What else to expect on SmackDown? Beyond the two major matches, WWE SmackDown is bound to feature several other key developments that could impact the road to WrestleMania. United States Championship picture. Austin Theory has been vocal about his desire to reclaim the US title, and with champion LA Knight riding a wave of momentum, could we see the next challenger emerge? Women's division shifts. Bayley's shocking return last week threw a wrench into the SmackDown women's title picture. Will champion Io Sky have a response? Bray Wyatt's cryptic messages. The eerie cryptic messages appearing on SmackDown broadcasts have left fans speculating. Could this week finally reveal who's behind them? With so many moving parts, this episode of Friday Night SmackDown promises to be must-watch television.